Okay, so just a quick natural hair thing. My hair is still in twists from last night. Look at all the shrinkage. Okay, so my hair is still in twists from last night. What I decided to do is start doing a nighttime routine of, doing my twist, doing my moisturizing, my sealing, all that good stuff, every night, just to really make sure my hair is getting moisturized. I'm also thinking of trying the maximum hydration method, which I'm excited about. And if I do that, I'll post daily pictures or make a video or something for the first 7 days, and I'll let you guys know about that. But anyway, so yeah, I decided just to leave my hair like this since I work from home. I'm home a lot, and today we just went to the store to buy some food and stuff. So yeah. Now, let's talk about fake sugars. Let's do it. Okay, so earlier I posted that picture about the sugars, and there's a bunch of different names for sugars. Usually when you see something that has OSE, OS, that means that it's some type of sugar. And so I'm pulling up my research I did here on the side. Okay, let me get out of Facebook because I don't want to hear sounds. Okay, so when it comes to sugars, now you guys probably know a little bit about processed sugar. Now, the term processed, obviously it means anything that's processed. So, sugar occurs naturally. And so in a lot of different, in like fruits and all that stuff. So like fruits, you don't really want to think of that as like bad sugar because it's naturally occurring sugar. Obviously, you don't want to have like a fruit and like put more sugar on it if you're making like a dish or something. Like, no, don't do that. Through processing, like, heating, cooling, all that stuff, they take out all the sweet stuff, which is usually like some type of corn. So, like you see like the high fructose corn syrup, all that stuff. That stuff is no good. And so what's left when they process it is just sugar molecules. And so they may add like some coloring, some artificial stuff, some gross stuff. And so you want to make sure that you look out for things like dextrin or like dextrose, those types of things. And so some things you probably have heard of a lot are like fructose and lactose. There's just so many different types of sugars. It's like crazy. Everything actually needs sugar because it turns into energy. So another thing is you have sucrose, which is a simple carb. And so this is like normally like your table sugar that you have, like from beets, like sugar cane, all that stuff. You have glucose, which is blood sugar. And for those who may either be familiar with diabetes or have diabetes, whatever that is, you probably have heard about glucose. And so glucose is what the body turns most other forms of sugar into. And so this is used as fuel for like muscle activity. If you are active, your sugars, all the sugar that you consume will turn into fat. And so what happens is that, hold on, I'm reading. Okay, so if you aren't active, all the sugar will be turning into fat. So, if we're thinking in terms of, let's say, a lot of the diseases that happen. I mean, I don't want to say that most diseases are caused by fat, or, fat cells and all that stuff. Fatty tissues. I don't want to say that. But a lot of the diseases you see out of there, you see on the news and all that stuff, it is from, sometimes or most of the time, is from, having those fat deposits. And so fat cells are just unused sugar. Sugar is energy, but that's how that works. And so the higher you are on the scale of obesity, the more fat deposits you have, which means the more toxic retention that you have, which means, the more toxic you get, the closer you get to, the end of your life. So what we're doing is we really want to make sure that you are staying away from, extra, those extra sugars that you need, or, hidden sugars that are in food and all that. So I want to talk a little bit. I was kind of going to do a separate video about this next part, but I'm just going to do it now. So I want to talk a little bit about clean eating as a whole. So when you are shopping for your food, stay on the outside perimeter of the grocery store. Don't be going in them lanes, because the lanes have a bunch of tricks that you don't want to be involved in. They have boxed food, and not all boxed food is bad, but if it's quick and easy and instant, it's not good for you. For example, I have some practical examples for you. Y'all know about these, okay? I grew up on this crap. It's crap. I'm gonna post a link to a video that shows you what this stuff does inside of your body. Now, when we talk about clean eating, if it's truly healthy and clean, it's only gonna have a few ingredients, maybe like 5, and you're gonna be able to pronounce them all, and you would be able to like find those individual ingredients and eat them separately if you wanted to. So if you can think of that, if it has ingredients that you can't pronounce, or if it has monodiglycerides or all types of craziness, you don't want all those things in your body. You want to do the best that you can. Not saying you have to eat entirely organic because, well, I mean, that's a separate controversy in itself. But you want to eat as healthy as you possibly can, you know, within your budget. Now, let's look at these. Now, the first ingredient we have in here is enriched wheat flour. Wheat flour. Personally, I'm gluten-free, so I wouldn't be able to eat this even if I wanted to because there's wheat flour in it. But it says wheat flour, niacin, reduced iron, thiamine, mononitrate, riboflavin, folic acid. I'm probably saying like all this stuff wrong, but anyway. Okay, so enriched. Let's talk about enriched. So if something is enriched, I feel like that's like the company's way of saying like, oh, it's better, but it's really not. Like things that are white and pure in most cases are not good. They've been stripped of something. So we don't want enriched things in our body. We're not, no enrichedness. Okay, so this has vegetable oil, which is okay. Contains one or more of the following: canola, cottonseed, palm, whatever. Preserved. We don't want things that are preserved. We want things that are naturally occurring and things that, you know, will die quickly. If your food has a shelf life of like 3 years, nah, man, like you don't want to have that in your body. It's not good. So say no. Okay. We have potassium carbonate, sodium phosphate, sodium carbonate, turmeric, this other stuff over here. Monosodium glutamate, sugar. Contains less than 1% of maltodextrin, which we talked about. Hydrolyzed corn. These are like words that we want to stay away from. Dehydrated vegetables. Natural flavors. Turmeric. You know, that's whatever. Disodium inosinate. Listen, I can't pronounce this stuff. Don't eat this crap. I'm just saying. Now, I also want to say, I went to the store today, and I was looking... And I was looking to buy some gluten-free corn and corn pasta. And so when I was looking at it, it had like all this crap. It had like yellow 6 and like natural and artificial flavors and like all this crap. And I was like, nope, can't do it. So I had to get something else. But let's talk about this. I know that we grew up on this stuff. This home-style chicken noodle soup. Okay, let's see what's up in here. So... hold on. Chicken stock, that's fine. Enriched egg noodles. We don't want enriched. Egg whites, eggs, niacin, sulfate, blah, blah, blah. Chicken meat, carrots, modified food starch. We don't want modified anything. Yeast extract, chicken flavor, lower sodium, natural sea salt, blah, 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 blah. Soy protein isolate. I have to do more research about this, but I have heard that soy is not good for women. So we want to stay away from like soy proteins. Soy, like for a lot of vegetarians eat soy, not soy burgers, but you know, like the veggie patties that you buy, whatever what is that? Yeah, I was a vegetarian for a year. I don't be knowing this. Okay. Morningstar, that stuff, it's not the best stuff. If you look at what it is, it's like soy all in it, and we don't want that stuff. Okay, we got some chili beans, hormel chili. Okay, we have beef, beans, concentrate, crushed tomatoes, that's fine. Textured vegetable protein. Okay, in that protein we have soy flour and caramel color. We don't want things that have like weird color stuff. Flavoring, sugar, modified cornstarch, we don't want that. Spices, green chili, citric acid, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's good. Now we have some beef ravioli. Yum. I grew up on this stuff too. Okay, now this has tomatoes, that's fine. Enriched wheat flour. enriched wheat flour. Okay, which has a bunch of stuff in there. Beef cracker meal. Okay, that sounds kind of gross. Less than 2% of high fructose corn syrup. Nope. Textured vegetable protein. I just don't like the sound of textured vegetable protein. Like, that sounds nasty. Okay, soy flour, soy protein concentrate, caramel color, modified cornstarch. Yeah, carotenoid, which it says color. I don't know. But anyway, so this stuff, look how long that ingredients list is. Like, like, I would stay away from things that are like this. Now, something that is decent. We have this whole wheat spaghetti. Personally, I don't like whole wheat anything. I know, gluten-free. But before that, we bought this because we were like, healthy, let's eat it. It's, okay, I'm not going to say it's nasty, but I don't think my husband eats it anymore. So we have a bunch of this that we need to get rid of. But anyway, so in this, it says high in fiber, whole wheat spaghetti product. I don't really like that it says product. We have some elbow macaroni that says enriched spaghetti or enriched macaroni product. It sounds really gross. But anyway, so this has Durham whole wheat flour. That's it. There's one ingredient. I would eat this and feel like it was okay. Okay, so there's your quick lesson in fake sugar and stuff. Take a look at that, the document that I put up that has all those sugar names, because that will be really, really good for you. So you can kind of see, like, what is hidden sugar in my body, you know, or what foods do I really like to have hidden sugar in them. Okay, so there's your lesson. I'll try to post that ramen noodle thing probably right after this, since you guys are going to be watching this. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys learned something. If you did, shoot me a comment. Tell me what you learned. Maybe some of this helped you. Awesome. Love you guys. Have a healthy rest of your night. Bye.